Well, that sucked. Uh, guess what? The stock market can go down from time to time. Yes, this is my post-market wrap-up on this lovely Wednesday, December 9th, 2020, and we did not hit another record high today, although we were on track to do so early in the day. As a matter of fact, right at the market open, we hit new highs regarding the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, and then something happened. Something. You know what it was? Can you guess what it was? Well, you probably can. It's a loser, do nothing Congress. Yes, yet again, it appears that once again, going on 9 months now, the stimulus deal remains elusive. Yeah, they were playing this up earlier. Oh, yeah, we're getting closer. You remember McConnell? Yeah, tremendous. We're getting closer. And it doesn't seem like it. Look, this has now become some kind of a twisted mind game on people. Some people are hurting out here. And Congress is being told what to do. That is, hold back, hold back, hold back as long as they possibly can. Now, today, this actually affected the stock market. The market would have closed higher, new records today, if it were not for Congress. This may be a pivotal moment. Who knows? Maybe now they'll come to an agreement here. Again, this is just a mechanism to prop up the stock market. It has nothing to do with the economy. Our economy, it's over. It's dead here by design. Shut down by design. New World Order emblem right across your face. Make sure you wear it. That is the current situation here. I sincerely believe two things are in play. Number one, the dollar has been getting decimated year to date. We all know that's no secret. They're waiting for the dollar to at least stabilize a little bit before they unleash the nearly $1 trillion in stimulus. Because again, once this happens, I mean, the dollar is going to begin another leg lower, another free fall. It will continue. So Congress is, who gets this cash from the Fed, is waiting for the go order. They're waiting for Yellowstone to give the go order. The back and forth nonsense between McConnell and Pelosi, theater. It's a game. That's all it is. The rest of it, I mean, we understand where this is going here. It should be pretty simple. And number two, I'm just wondering if they're going to tie the $1,200 check to those who decide to get injected. Now, the Pentagon, I want you to think about that. The hub of the United States military industrial might is the one dealing with this COVID-19 vaccine. They're distributing it via the Pentagon. What is this, some kind of a weapon? Maybe it is a weapon. Is it a weapon against the virus, or is it a weapon against you? I'll leave that up to you to decide. All right, so let's cover the markets a little further here. So yes, market did fall under pressure today. Okay, we understand why. It's the back and forth game with Congress. It's theater. It's not real. They're waiting for the go order from Yellowstone. Jay Powell, the current Fed chairperson. Okay. Cryptocurrency is still under pressure. Gold and silver, especially silver, fell under pressure today. Dollar slightly stronger. Crude oil flat. And the 10-year yield 0.94. Okay. The setup is very clear here. Once Jay Powell, or the Federal Reserve, gives the go-ahead to start unleashing the nearly $1 trillion in stimulus, what do you think that's going to do to the stock market? You think it's going to fall? Or do you think it's going to it's going to hit record high after record high after record high, just like we've been seeing for a very very long time. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. I am not saying that until Congress gets their act together or their order from the Federal Reserve. The Fed is ruling everything. The Fed is in control of it all because they control the cash. You understand that? Period. So once Congress gets their order to stimulate the stock market, because that's what it's really going to do, you can expect, again, more record highs. You can expect the dollar to fall. Perhaps, it depends on what JP Morgan decides to do, gains in precious metals, gains in cryptocurrencies. And with regard to Bitcoin, maybe we're going to retest the low. I've been talking about this for days. I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin retest the recent low. And then a move higher will come after that. That's my opinion. We'll see if I get it right. I'm not saying for 100% that we're going to test that low. We might just go higher on a particular time too. But the trajectory here, the trend, look, the trend is always our friend. The trend for this market is not just higher, but much higher. The trend for cryptocurrencies in aggregate is not just higher, but much higher. Fundamentally, the case for physical gold, physical silver to skyrocket, I mean, it's in our face. We understand how it will play out, and there's no other way it can play out. And JP Morgan is going to play their game. Believe me, they will continue to rig the metals markets. They will not get in any trouble. Maybe they'll pay another fine. Maybe they'll pay a fine after that. But that's it. They're never going to get into trouble at all. This is the way Wall Street works. It's a different realm. They operate in a different world than you and I. Okay, if you and me were rigging any asset and people knew about it, I mean, it's common knowledge, we would be in handcuffs. There's no doubt about it. But when you happen to be the largest bank on the planet by assets, that is JP Morgan, you can do anything you want to at any moment. It's just the way it is. So in summary here, real quick, yes, the stock market fell under pressure. We know why. I just outlined it for you. I don't want to cover it again. We'll see how that plays out moving forward. And understand how that will affect things. Once the go-ahead is given to Congress, because this is just a game. Once the Federal Reserve says, okay, now release the stimulus, because that's what they're waiting on, you're going to see stocks skyrocket, take off. You're going to see the dollar get hit. You're going to see commodities, in theory, gold and silver as well, benefit from a weaker dollar. I mean, it's a pretty easy phenomenon to understand. All right. So with that said, let us see how much more they're going to drag this out. I mean, we're going on 9 months here. 9 months. We're in a crisis, right? We're in a crisis. It's the worst crisis that we've ever had, according to Birx, White House health advisor over there. So we're in a massive crisis, the worst we've ever had. Meanwhile, we have a Congress that can't get it together with some kind of a stimulus package for the American people. Does that make any sense to you? No. It shouldn't make any sense to you because, again, it's the Federal Reserve who is pulling the strings. The Fed is the puppet master. Everything else just goes by what the Fed is going to say. They've been driving the markets now for years. Since 2008, it's been easy money, easy money, easy money, more easy money, and then more easy money on top of that. So what do you expect to happen? No more easy money? I think you're smart enough to realize that that's not the case, and we are going to get epic sums of debt issuance, debt acquisition. I mean, this is the game. This is how the Fed is going to finish what they started over 100 years ago. That's it. That's where we're at. All right, people, that's it. I am going to end this video now. I hope you found this interesting or at least somewhat informative. If so, please, I ask for you to give me a thumbs up. I love seeing those thumbs up. It makes me happy. I also enjoy reading the comments. I do respond to some of you from time to time. And that's all. I'm out of here. I will see you in the morning, and it's going to be just freaking great. See you then.